It's November 5th. Fall has arrived. These were the asters. They're kind of folding down for the year. These were the zenias. Lavender's still going. There's still critters hatching from these, so I'll wait till later in the year to pull out those. The sundial needs to fall back an hour. Let's do that now. Those bricks were from the old Worthington High School, which is getting an addition. So I have about probably 10 of them in the garden. Dry stream bed. The hammock rack is moved out here for the winter. This branch fell off of a tree by the pond, a reddish one there. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna surround it with dirt, see if I can get it to take root, but either way, the birds will use it this winter. There's the bird feeder. Compost, that's a sunflower. Oh, the maple trees, great colors right now. Last day for the tomatoes. Steve's gonna bring those out. The cleome is still going. I'll go up there in a second. Keep some leaves that I rake from the front curb and the yard. Any compost there.
Hello. Checking on the cat trap here.
I'll trim this back, but critters overwinter in the stems of some of these, so even if I can just leave the lower part of it, it will help with the reproduction. Today I've seen a grasshopper, some flies, yellow jackets. It's compost, a little bit of food, but never meat. Always vegetables. Those are some the Stelladoras are turning bright yellow. They're very pretty. The red is foxglove. This ornamental grass, we planted that, but it gets a nice tassel on it. Oh, I'm in the shadow. There's a forsythia. Trimmed it way back this year. Looks okay. This is, I believe, a yellowwood tree. Kind of grew there from a volunteer, as we say, but it does help with the bird feeder and the maple. I love the color on that one. Okay, and trim back here. These are asters. I'll fold those into the prairie area. Get a few dandelions here. These are the salvia. And coneflowers. Now their asters still going. November, what did I say, 5th? Oh, yeah, and there's the purple basil done for the winter, but this coneflower's still got a little yellow top. And then back here is the sedum. I overturned the little water dish for the winter. Another coneflower, a couple dandelions, some grasses. There's all kinds of little bugs flying around here, mites and such. I don't know. That was the Suze, a black-eyed Susan. Okay, let's go up toward the house. This is empty for the year. I'll probably bring that in. We're supposed to get a freeze, possibly snow on Monday, so these are sunflowers. Come back next year. But look, there's a little ladybug right on the sunflower leaf. So it's providing habitat for someone. Catnip, more catnip. Got my feeders up. This is it's got like a peanut butter suet thing in it. Let's go up toward the house. Look at these. These are on the HOA space, but they planted the trees in a way that there's nice variety. There's the pond. They take the fountain out November 1 for freeze, so nice yellow trees in the redwood apartment homes behind us. All right. 3 kinds of tomatoes this year. Early Girl, Sweet 100, and then I think this was a lemon yellow, lemon something. Salvia, the purple. And then the cleome did great. Those are annuals. The yellow there, Stelladoras, are perennials. They'll come back. These grasses are perennial. We'll probably trim them back usually around March, just before the growth comes, but we love these tassels in the winter. Pretty. More Stelladoras. These, I think, are Lythrum. They're early spring, purple, but they had a rough year, so we'll see. Another Stelladora, decorative grasses. There's catnip growing in the palette area. Another grass. These, Steve told me what those names are, those 3 perennials. This hanging basket, I've been bringing it in for a couple nights, and it's an annual, but it's still doing good. Sundiva. And okay, this, if we get a freeze, I think that this, I think it's called stone crop. This is thyme. See, it's still purple, still blooming, and the stone crop. So this may be the last day for these blooms, but with water, they really thrive this year. Yep, I've either been mowing or raking my leaves. Yep, I usually gather in the curb here, so I'll get those and put them in my compost. Oh, look at these trees. Okay, the vinka here, they're still green, but you know, they're at the end of their blooms, but they look nice this year. Okay, these are phlox to the right. Alyssum, still in bloom, but also an annual. Vinka to the right, still green but not blooming. Those are the mums. Looking good. And then weeping cherry tree. But yeah, look at these impatiens. They are still, we covered them probably 2 weeks ago. But they are still in bloom. So wanted to get a photo because if it snows Monday, these will not look like this. Okay. Let's see what else. Fox here. That'll be, it blooms in the spring. All of that started with 3 plants. That hole right there. These are, wow, alyssum. They look great with the leaves, don't they? It's pretty. They're so nice. Maybe I'll cover them, try to keep them going a little longer. Weeping cherry. Really pretty tree in the spring, and obviously I like it during the fall too. Sun. There we go. Yeah. Yep. And I either rake or mow these in. Definitely try to reuse my leaves. Yep, the forsythia, I did trim it back in June. Or it looked very small. I need to do that every year. It's a lavender, I think 2nd year for that. And here, alyssum, still going. Impatiens, B+, still alive. And we haven't been watering either, so that's part of it. More lobelia. So out of 6 lobelia, 4 are still looking great. So this is catmint, perennial, and still giving flowers for the bees. These are decorative grasses, I believe. They've been there a while. This is an ice plant. It was a sort of a replant, and I think it did get some blooms, hopefully more next year. This is what I wanted to celebrate. Agapanthus. Steve planted this. He got it at the Groovy Plant Ranch in Marengo. And he looked into how to overwinter them. It's an annual, but it has a tuber. So tonight's the night. He's going to dig it up, and you'll be in the crawl space for the winter. Agapanthus. Okay, this is a Peruvian lily. He also got that the same day. These are the angelonia. We'll put Christmas lights on these. They're past their bloom, but put lights on them, and then it looks pretty cool. All right, aster. Look at this balloon flower. Keeps going. Got another one coming. Gazania, I think. 2 gazanias. Those are annuals and doing well. We'll plant these again. I don't know the names, but they did well. This is a lavender. Oh, look. Big bee right there. So they still are coming. Let's not bother him. He's got work to do. Those are 2 different lavender plants. There's a new ice plant. Oh, yep, there's a bee back there too. Ice plant. These are 2 phlox. This one to the right, it's in some difficult clay soil, but it looks pretty good. I mean, we'll get it back on track next spring, I hope. Look at this, clematis. Yeah, today 4. Clematis. Wow. It might snow Monday, buddy. But that's why we're enjoying it now. And here, ladybug on the pergola. I think that's everything. This is our friend, it's usually a mom pot, but it does this neat trick.